Hello, how are you today? Welcome. I want to talk to you today about failure. So I see so many people wrestle with failure. By the way, I'm Karen Barno. Welcome to my Facebook Live. If you're on my YouTube channel watching this, please give me a subscribe. If you're on IG, same thing. Failure is not to be feared. And so many people ask somebody, well, why didn't you start that business? Or why when that client left, did you stop? What happened? And everybody, they have a million excuses, but it comes down to failure. They're fearful they're going to fail. Well, I got news for you. We all fail. I have failed so many times I can't keep up. I have fallen off stages. I have had wrong numbers on a screen during a huge presentation. I have had the wrong presentation. I have been at a board meeting with all the wrong dates on everything. I just did a ballot and had the wrong final date. I fail a lot, but I just don't take it personally. And I know that probably sounds odd, but I just kind of look at it like, okay, what's the universe trying to tell me? The universe is trying to tell me you're moving too fast. You're not proofing. You're not taking your time. Or, do you take yourself seriously enough that you want to eliminate these mistakes? But mistakes are going to happen and they're going to continue going. And when you start your business or when you're in your career, you're going to fail. Just let it go. You can also look at it, if you find yourself failing and failing and failing, then it's kind of time to look and say, okay, what is the message here? What is the universe trying to tell me that it doesn't matter what I do in line with fishing? Every time I go fishing, I don't catch fish. So I don't know even why I thought of fish, but I can't catch fish. What am I doing wrong? Well, maybe that just isn't your jam. The same with business. You're in this business and you just can't seem to gain traction. Nothing is working out for you. Then you need to stop and look and ask yourself, what is it? Am I in the wrong business? Am I focused on the wrong area? Or what I'm willing to bet you it is, you don't know your ideal customer. I see that is the main place where I see people fail. They never really got a hold of who their ideal customer was. They got complete focus on their product or their service. They got complete focus that they developed this product to help women, busy mothers, do Facebook posts and how to schedule them and all that good stuff. But they never stopped to think, what is their definition of a busy mother on Facebook? It could be many things, but they never got rock solid on that. That you have to know your customer better, almost better than you know yourself and they know themselves. You've got to put the time in to research them. As soon as you know your customer, failure you're not going to stop failure, but you're going to eliminate some of the early mistakes because you're not going to chase after something that they're never going to buy for you. I have a friend of mine who she coaches, but her and I have just been friends for years. And I was talking recently to her, about a year ago, so I guess it wasn't that recent. And, I said, I just can't. I have this one product and it just isn't catching on. And she's like, well, who's it for? So I explained who it's for. And she goes, well, is that what your customer wants? And she said, before you even answer that, Karen, you've got to know who your customer is. Don't build your business around your product. Build your business around your customer. Who do you want to serve? And that's what you need to look at. Who do you want to serve? Then look at your product and say, does my product serve this market? It's easier to change who you serve than change your product, especially if it's a product that you're passionate about. You may have worked out this low-carb keto diet, and it works perfect for you, but it's not catching on in certain segments, but for some reason it's catching on with, 50-year-old women. You really target it because you're 30, you're targeting it for the 25 to 35, but it's not catching on, it's catching on over here. Then you have a decision to make. Do you want to move over here, or do you want to keep pounding your head against a wall? That's where failure comes from. Failure comes from a refusal to look what's going on, to take a look and say, okay, I see this is happening, and ignoring it and running into the failure, or just being on such the wrong track. Take your time, embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't be fearful of it. It's all good. It's just lessons. And if you don't fail, you're never going to be the person you want to be. You're never going to achieve that level of success because you're going to be so afraid. You're going to be too afraid to knock on that door or kick that damn door down. You're going to be too afraid to have somebody to approach somebody that might be your perfect customer, your perfect client, but you're too afraid. Or you're too afraid to ask for money. You're too afraid to say to them, you know what, I've been chatting you up here for a couple of weeks and you still haven't paid me. Although, why would you chat somebody up for a couple of weeks if they haven't paid you? But you know what I'm saying. You got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Because the worst thing that happens is you'll learn another way not to do something. And I'm a master of learning the ways not to do something. But also understand what you're good, what you're not good at. I mean, I am not the queen of financials. I don't want to read a balance sheet. I don't want to read a P&L. I'll look at it, okay? For me, my metric is got money in the bank, more than last year, we're good. Now, I have a board that drives crazy because they're all finance people. That's not who I am. That's why I don't choose to be that person because it's not my sweet spot. I stay in my lane. And when you stay in your lane, you're still going to fail, but sometimes you're reduced to failures and you become more successful because you know what you're going after. You know who you are. You know who your customer is. You know who your product is. You know what your services are. You know what you charge. You feel comfortable. That will reduce fear, but stop fearing fear because it happens. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. You can write them below in the Facebook comments. If you're on my YouTube channel, again, please give me a subscribe. I'm up to 34. I need 100 to name my channel. Lord, that's not an easy jam to get to. And if there's any topics that you want me to address, please feel free. Message me on Facebook. I'm always on Facebook. I'm always over on LinkedIn. If you're not following me on LinkedIn, give me a shout out. I am having a tendency to spend more time over on LinkedIn. That's where my audience is because I work with businesswomen, women who are businesswomen who are looking to, they're 50, 55, 60, and they're kind of looking around that they're what's next. They have 10, 15 years left in their career and they want to fulfill their heart. They want to do something that makes them sing. They're tired of chasing it. They've made their money. They're tired of chasing that. They're tired of not being happy. And that's my client. So if it sounds like you, let me know. Jump over to my website, KarenBarno.com. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.